Venison shoulder. From this picture you can see a bowl full of winter root vegetables, green onions, garlic, and the venison shoulder roast. I placed the roots at the bottom, the chopped up green onions and garlic on top of that, then the meat on top of that. I sprinkle it with some salt and pepper, close the lid, and place it in the oven at 220 degrees for about 8 to 10 hours. You can do the same in a crock pot on low for about 10 hours. Just add a little bit of water in the pot. This is what it looks like when it comes out of the oven. Everything is very softly cooked. All the meat very easily falls off the bone. And I served it up here with some spicy mustard, kimchi, and some sourdough bread. It was absolutely delicious. I have done the same with summer vegetables, eggplant, squash, onions, peppers, garlic, and leeks, tomatoes, and olives. Layers all the vegetables in the bottom of the pot. Then sprinkle all the spices that you want over it. Then add the meat on top and sprinkle salt over that. And then I do the same, place it in the oven at 220 degrees for 8 to 10 hours with a closed lid. You can do the same in a crock pot, but add some water. If you do not want your vegetables to be cooked super mushy, I would then recommend that either cook everything like this until the vegetables are done, then remove the meat and continue cooking the meat for another 4 hours or so. When it comes out of the oven, everything is very softly cooked. That's what all the vegetables look like. The meat on a board ready to be sliced up. This is all the meat sliced up. Now, sometimes I don't want to just cook something in an oval pot. You might not have an oval pot, and then this cut of meat is not going to fit into your pot since it's a very awkward shape. So what I've done is I just cut straight through the bone with this tool that you use to cut small limbs in the garden with. Now, be very careful when you use this since it splinters the bone, and you want to make sure you pick out all the splinters prior to cooking. Sometimes I just want to cook this piece of meat without any vegetables because it brings a different taste. So right here you can see how my entire venison shoulder fits in a round pot and not an oval pot. Then I did the same exact thing. I sprinkled it with salt. I placed it in the oven at 220 degrees for 8 to 10 hours. And when I pulled it out, it looked just like this. It's very easy. You pull the meat off the bone and you have meat to either put on a sandwich, put on a salad, put on some stew, eat out of the container with your hand. Doesn't really matter. And you have some bone to put in your bone box. Hope you enjoy. Smakelijke eten.